What's up guys, I hope you've been well. For today's video, I'll be showing you new players the concept of animation cancelling. Long story short, your team does not take damage while someone is using their skill. You can take advantage of this fact and use it against enemies who have very long-lasting breath attacks, such as Dark Lord and all dragons. In this example here, you can see that I use Kane's abilities when the dragon starts its attack. By doing so, my entire team avoids getting hit for the majority of the breath. This can make the difference in your team surviving or not. For characters whose skill animation are short, such as Kane and Gaia, I typically use 2 skills per breath, which won't cover you completely but will protect you against most of the attack. On the other hand, characters whose skills have longer animations such as Kana, Mia, Ymir, or even Kane's ultimate strike can protect you against most if not all of the breath if timed properly. It's important to manage your skill usage wisely because of the skill's cooldowns. If you run out of skills and get hit with a breath, it can spell trouble for your team, especially once the boss can one-shot them. Once the boss is strong enough to kill your team in a fraction of its breath, then you need to really manage your skill's usage perfectly. This will take some time to learn the boss's breath timing, but after a few times, it's fairly manageable. Here are some additional tips if you are going up against a breath boss. 1. If the breath boss is not a raid boss and is not immune to status effects, then an alternative strategy could be stun locking the boss. 2. If you're going to attack the boss normally using animation cancelling, make sure your team has as much cooldown reduction as possible, with the max being 30% for Kane and 60% for everyone else. This will reduce the long cooldowns so you can continuously animation cancel the boss's attacks. And the last tip 3, I would suggest using your character's skills with the shortest cooldown first, such as Kane's Quick Slash, and then follow it with a character whose skills has a longer animation and cooldown. By doing this, the cooldown of Kane's Slash will still go down during your other character's skill animation, saving you a few seconds. This strategy will surely help against breath bosses in Raid and anywhere else to help with survivability. There's no reason you should be taking the full damage from a breath. By mastering this technique, your raid scores will improve and you'll be able to defeat some difficult bosses too. I know this video was brief, but I hope it was at least helpful for some of you having trouble against Dark Lord and Dragon bosses. If you have any further questions, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, I'll see you in the next one.